What is going on, people? My name is Vardhan, and in this video, we are going to be ranking courses which I did during my B.Tech. I am currently in my fifth semester, and I have taken 50 courses up until now. And as a person who is from the Department of Engineering Science, I have seen courses from various other departments, almost every department. So let's get started. These are the tiers. First up, we have Introduction to Computing. So this was a course which was like in first semester, and it just introduced um well all the domains, most of the main domains of computer science, and I really enjoyed it. It gave me a lot of exposure to whatever CS has to offer. So it goes in the top tier. Love them to the core of my heart. I love this course a lot. Next up, environmental chemistry, also in semester one. No, I don't like this course. I find it tough. There was like so much to remember, so much to by heart, and by hearting type of courses, and not my type of thing. So we'll see. I'll also explain the general type of courses that fall lower in this category, and also the type of courses which go up higher. Next up, modern physics. Modern physics is, yeah, some of it was interesting, whereas some of it was not so interesting. Like some of it required by hearting, some of it, oof, I had fun in that course. So it goes into two-sided. Introduction to programming. Well, the thing is, it was C programming, so it is like types. But apart from that, like, no, I really learned a lot of new things. Also, it was easy and very, very useful. So, like a lot of the things that I got introduced to, concepts, very useful. So, the other trend that you're going to see in my tier list that I'm making here is that the courses that are at top are going to be the ones which I find very useful, which I feel like I would use from time to time, um, which I probably use regularly, in fact, not just from time to time. And the ones below, like environmental chemistry, for example, I am probably hardly ever going to use them. Maths for physics. Maths, yeah, it's well, as the name suggests, it's a mathematical course, quite mathematical. Of course, there was some interesting stuff like uh what do you call it? Interesting stuff like contour integration and stuff, but like there was hardly any intuition. I just got too mathy. Again, semester one course. Yeah, so these are the courses which are like if you call me for class, let's go to this class, I'll be like, why do I have to go for that class type of stuff? Yeah. Communication skills. Communication skills. Huh. Why does this course even exist? Or I could put this here. Just what is this? Why does this even exist? Why do I need it? Especially the second half is like no, it's not my thing. Calculus one, also a math kind of course, very much mathy, and it's gonna go in the dear. Calculus 2, same thing. These two are also semester one courses. I think it is semester wise. Oh yeah, I did end up loading semester wise, so that's something. Um, yeah, don't like them. Too much math. I'm not a math dude. Math is, I mean, like so much like calculus type of math isn't my kind of thing. Mm, Introduction to material science and engineering. Well. This course was extremely interesting for me. It introduced some very interesting topics. It introduced some very interesting topics, which I even now, like, I sort of remember a few of them, and I'm like, I actually want to know more about it. So it goes in interesting tier. Thermodynamic laws and phase transitions. Well. Again, it's that kind of course with just way too many formulae. Oh yeah, so now we're going into semester two. The courses from here on out are in semester two, and yeah, it's just too many formulae. Of course, we had sheets for the exam, but like, nah, bro, this is just nah. I can like pull through these courses which are in the category, but like, nah, bro. Basic electrical engineering. Well, this course was like completely online, right? We're just the teacher don't even know if the dude even exists, but he would just send us papers and we just have to solve them online, like Google Forms type of shit, and then just upload it. So, and we had to learn from his videos. So, which also like when we got to the high voltage, this thing type of stuff, like the not high voltage, but like transformers and like all that, it was like the type of electrical that I like. So again, in the category, artificial intelligence. Yes, this one. Well, again, it was a very introductory course. It was a one credit course, but it did introduce me to some quite a few interesting topics. I know, like first class was like history and stuff, but like, no, I think I liked it. It was also done in introduction to computing on a lower level, and no, I enjoyed it. I got some exposure to some basic um parts of artificial intelligence. That goes in the interesting category. Oh, by the way, I'm not like ranking these courses in the category themselves. I'm not saying I like calculus one more than basic electrical. I'm not saying that. I'm just checking at that because that requires too much brain to even think about. Digital fabrication. This is a well, what was it? It was basically CAD modeling, right? It was like, yeah, a bit fun. I wouldn't use it that much. That's the only reason I would rate it a bit lower, and that's why it goes into the mid category. Mid is like, yeah, I'll do it. It's like time pass. If you tell me to do it, some of these courses, like digital fabrication, for example, it's like, yeah, it was fun when you did it, but like useful, I don't know. I don't use it that much. And it isn't the worst also. Sociology of sports. Sociology of sports, again, it's like, because the teacher made it so interesting. Again, a mid course. A decently interesting course because the teacher made it interesting, but apart from that, content wise, just whatever. Nothing that I'd use. Introduction to cognitive science. Ha, no, no. I did not like this course. I'm like, why did I take this? That in semester two, we had to take one LA. You had to choose between sociology of sports and introduction to cognitive science, and I took both. Well, I need not have taken cognitive science, but I took it anyways, and nah, bro, I didn't really enjoy it. No, not my thing. Elementary linear algebra. Again, just like any other math course, it goes into the category because it's like, yeah, useful shit for sure. Some basics are useful, but like the thing is, I learned linear algebra from the Three Blue One Brown videos, and I learned a lot from that. And that intuition is not given in the course in any of the. There's also a linear algebra course that I'm taking here in Sem 5, which is also like similar to this. It's like it doesn't give the intuition behind linear algebra. So like whatever I'm learning, I have to like base it off of the Three Blue One Brown videos and interpret it in that sense. Because if I had not watched those videos, I would have hated this course. So it isn't really being that useful considering that I already Watch the three blue and brown videos. Up next, differential equations. Are we talking attempt one or attempt two? Because I did it in SEM 2, got an F, and I did it in SEM 4. SEM 4 one, it was way more boring. And but the reason I kind of like it is because like I was very much interested in partial differential equations. Now I'm not that much, but like analytically solving partial differential equations. So I was very interested to learn in learning differential normal ordinary differential equations. So I did sort of find it useful. At the same time, it's just like um it's not interesting as such. So I don't know, it's probably just gonna be like any other math course in the category. Oh, engineering mechanics. Nope, nope, nope. Torture. Too many formula. It's just, I mean, not, yeah, in a sense, it was a lot of formula towards the end, especially. And it's like, no, mechanics, not my thing, bro. I hate it. Torture, torture, torture. Physics of solids. Yes, physics of solids. Pretty interesting course. But like I did not get to experience it fully, so it has to sadly go in the mid category. If I had done it more properly, then maybe I would have ranked it higher. But right now, it was pretty mid. It wasn't boring. The teacher made it very interesting. That is also there. But at the same time, it wasn't like the topic itself is like not completely what interests me. So, but introduction to life sciences, biology, biology. So this is a course that yeah I can pull through. Like I don't mind sitting for that course and stuff. It's of course quite a bit of by hearting, but like some of it was in fact interesting. Just whatever mid. Introduction to folk theater. It's like a little bit of it was interesting because it got interactive, but apart from that, it's like nah, just nah. Like the assignment at the end, it was like write a goddamn essay. I think it was an essay for folk theater, wasn't it? Was it something else? I don't remember. Oh no, that was a sociology of sports. Oh, that was a team essay. I think Introduction to Folk Theatre was, oh yeah, it was an essay, but it was individual. Yeah, just didn't like that too much. Fluid mechanics, gotcha. Mechanical, oh yeah, now we're getting into semester three courses. Let's go. Wait, Folk Theatre was also in semester three, I believe. I think it was. Was it in semester two? I don't remember. Anyways, fluid mechanics, semester three courses. I don't like it. Hate it. Mechanics. Bruh, I will literally skip the assignments. Um, like the last few questions because I didn't bother spending enough time to actually complete them because I hated it that much. I kept everything to the last minute. Even apart from that, there was one time where I was a teaching assistant for ITP, Introduction to Programming, and I was more interested in going and correcting papers, but I did not get my exam paper checked for fluid mechanics at that time. I did not argue for more marks because I was too lazy to wait. I just wanted to go and correct papers, do what I like more, TA work for ITP. So hate this course. Fucking hate it. Numerical methods. Yeah, a bit of it was interesting. But then again, like not the most useful thing in the world for me at least. Like numerically crunching stuff is my thing. Like I do that. I use simulators and Python just not simulators, but like I write Python programs to like quickly compute some things which I need to check if I just want to know the final answer. But like numerical methods in that much depth, I don't think I would really use it like that anywhere. I don't find any purpose. Clean India. Registered for it, did not do it yet. Did not get a chance to. So, what is it? It's just picking up trash, right? I don't know why this. I don't know why this even exists. It's probably like just what is this course? Or like, why did I take this? No, no, we're gonna probably chuckle on why did I take this, because it's not like I have no idea what's going on there. Even com skills, it's like it's not like I have no idea what's going on there. I kind of know what's happening. I'm not confused all the time, but just don't um would rather not do them. Oh, discrete math. First, let me put it. Let's go all the way to the top. This course top most. I'm probably not going to see another course which is going to beat even this course. Like this is top of love them to the core of my heart. This is my most favorite course of all time. I don't think even in the next 3 semesters there's going to be a course which is going to beat this. I just love it. I like use it all the time. All that logic building. I find it useful anywhere and everywhere. It is extremely interesting. I just love it. I just can't explain. I just can't explain how much I love the course. Operating systems one. Useful, very useful, I'd say. But again, I don't know. Uh, sometimes it gets a bit too much in depth, I guess you could say. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit. But no, I learned some interesting concepts like parallel programming type of stuff, concurrency, multi-threading, all that, multiprocessing. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Definitely interesting. So yeah, that's the thing, right? The ones that are at the top, these are the things that I'm glad there was a course on it. Either I found them extremely interesting, like Introduction to Material Science, or I just use the concepts that are um, that I've actually learned, like operating systems and discrete or Introduction to Programming. Even these are things that find are useful from time to time. Those come in handy. That's why those are up top. On the contrary, the ones at the bottom, never going to use them, never found them interesting. And the ones in the middle, either they are very boring, but sometimes I use them, or like sometimes, like elementary linear algebra. I guess you can say, no, wait. No, I said elementary linear algebra is not very useful because I learned it from three blue one brown videos, but like you get the point, right? And then or it's not so interesting, but sometimes can apply them. Engineering drawing again like that. It's that time pass kind of course. Like I can where did I go? Oh, engineering drawing. Yeah, mid. Yeah, I can pull through that course. It's a time pass course. I don't mind drawing a few lines every now and then. It's stress relieving. Data structures and applications. Well, I was doing well at it, pretty well at it, decently well at it. So I would place it very high because I felt that it wasn't too difficult for the most part. And programming assignments, of course, I was in C, which is a bit annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. And no, no, I really liked it because I use it a lot. That's the other thing. That's why I have to. Throwing it at the very top. Because I use it a lot. Introduction to probability. Again, it's one of those mid courses, right? The teacher taught it really well, and it's like the intuition kind of probability. So it's like mid. Transform techniques. Yes, this got pretty interesting. Got pretty interesting. But sometimes it's like, okay, you're not delving into the complete detail of it. So sometimes you're just leaving me at a cliffhanger. So that's the bad side of things. But at the same time, like some of it was extremely interesting, although not So yeah, some parts of it, and because it was a one credit course, it's going in that two-sided category. Maybe if there was more time, everything could have gotten covered and it'd be higher. In fact, we'll see a course like that, which I've taken up this semester, which is a bit higher up for same reason. Mechanics, it's in the name. Gotcha. I just can't with mechanics. Mechanical courses are like the ones which involve all those formulae and no, not at all. NSS, why does it exist? I don't know why it exists. Why I'm supposed to take it? No, I just don't like it. Probably gonna go. Oh wait, but like it has the essays, right? The essays which I love writing. I love writing NSS essays, the offline ones especially. Oh no, so we can chuck it in the category because it's like mostly I hate it, except for the offline essay events, which I like to do. So I can't place it in mid. I can't place it in two-sided because I hate almost everything except one thing. So maybe in the category again. Up next, theory of computation. At first, it was quite good, but then when we got to Turing machines, oh my god, I loved it so much. I loved it so much. It's going top category. In fact, you know what? Let's rearrange this a bit. It's probably gonna go over here. Yeah, it's probably gonna go over here. So top up until now, it's discrete, all time best. TOC, Introduction to Computing, because it introduced me to various things, and then DSA. DSA, it's a bit lower than computing because it's like a bit too much like the B trees and stuff. It was like a bit types. Algorithms, again, you know it. It's going in top tier. Because again, so such interesting things. It really encourages the even higher than TOC, even higher than TOC, because it really encourages that creative thinking, right? Even TOC, till some extent, it's like the proofs for discrete also, the proofs that you need to write, it really encourages that creative thinking. Whereas on the contrary, again, we have the mechanics ones, which is just like just apply this formula, get the answer. It doesn't really encourage too much of that creative thinking. It's just a shit ton of methods, right? But here it's not like that. These courses, discrete, alg, to some extent TOC, it's the very interesting, encourage that creative thinking, which I really love. Compilers one, very useful. Did get a little bit too much in depth towards the end, but no, I still use it quite a bit, like the parsers, um, writing down a CFG and then using that for parsers. Because of that, we can place that on interest. In fact, I can put this in top of interesting even. Anyways, we're not doing internal tier ranking, except for Love Them to the Core of My Heart. That one, that is ordered. Physics lab, no, bro. Practical stuff, not my kind of thing. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Like, why did I take these? I would have rather not taken this course. Like, it was boring. I thought I was going to fail the course. Yeah, maybe. Like, or like, get like a really bad grade. But no, it was like a shit ton of people. So my grade was like, I think I got an A. I don't remember. Or did I get an A minus? I don't know. But yeah, good course. German, no. Nope. 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 See, I lost concentration in like the first class, and it's like 2 hours, 3 hours classes. So like my attention span is gone by that time. So I'm just sitting in the next class. I'm like, just what the hell is going on here? Don't not no. Just what are these courses? Just what is this course? No. Complex variables, same thing again. Just what is going on? Like it's so boring that I lose interest in the next class. I can't understand anything because it's just that boring. Just no. Did I get an A minus in complex? I think I did, yeah. But no, the grade doesn't matter. It's like I mean there were a lot of people, that's why. Um somehow my grades are better, but then um no, not happening. Introduction to statistics, yeah, but it's probably just see, it was like probability type of this thing, but like I don't like it as such. Like I hate statistics in general, and the way that teacher taught it was also very boring. So it's probably in the category, or like why did I take this? Where did I put probability? I put probability in um mid. I put probability in mid. Mm, no, it's probably the why did I take this type of thing, because it's like I'm not using it as much as I use probability, right? But distributions have a little bit more idea after introduction to probability, might use them here and there. Statistics, not really. Like it's just the same mean median mode, which I anyways know, so it wasn't very fruitful either. So just like, why did I take this? Preferably, I did not want to even take this course. Computational methods and material science. That it was an interesting course, not gonna lie. But like the pace that it was taught in, the energy that and with which it was taught, not so much. And then it did not get rigorous either. Like I would have loved it if there was also like a rigorous proof kind of element to it. Because of that, it's gonna go in higher, 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 mid. It's gonna go in the mid category. Up next, we have computer architecture. Well, at the very start, it was extremely interesting. It was extremely interesting. But then later on, when the processor thing started, all the pipelining stuff, it got like this is way too much detail. Like it's just like you're telling a standard architecture. You're just ranting about a standard architecture. You're not encouraging that um thing of thinking from scratch, right? That's not really being encouraged here. And then now it's like number systems, which is some pretty easy shit, but like um I don't know, man. It's like the first part, the digital logic part, extremely interesting. I love it to the core of my heart. But then sometimes it gets too much detail, too much theory. It's not really talking about the motivation, not too much. Yeah, it's not encouraging that creative thinking, right? If you're like, okay, I'm going to give you the components. Like, if I were to take a course, if I were to, like, what do you call it? Yeah, take the course, teach the course, I should say, on of computer architecture, I would do it like, here are the components. Let's build a computer from scratch. You do it with me. Come on, put down your ideas. Let's see how to optimize, because this is the end goal. This is start. Here's a very little bit of theory to get you started and all that. But no, this is it got the processor thing, it got like spoon feeding and very standard stuff, not creative thinking. So no. Computer networks, yeah, no. It's like, see the topics, yeah, they're there. Probably gonna use them at some point when I get into that kind of stuff, if I get into that kind of stuff, but like, I don't know, it's just getting way too theoretical. I'm not able to relate it to the oh yeah, this is all some file stuff. That's why I'm talking in present tense. So I'm not really able to relate it to how I'd apply it practically. So it's just become like an computer network. It's that course kind of thing. And because these courses, computer architecture and computer networks are 4 credit courses, they get very hectic also. There's like a lot of work, which also makes it bad and very annoying. DBMS 1 is gonna take a bit of while to go get to the top. There we go. Okay. Right there. Oh, in fact, let's rank this here also. DBMS 1, a little bit better than ITP. Thing about EBM is fun. I never knew SQL before this course, but SQL, it's so interesting. It's so simple, and I can see where it can be applied in many circumstances. So again, right, the application really pushes this to the top. It's easy. I'm getting a hang of it. Maybe not the theory part, but like I'm getting a hang of it, and it's also I find it useful. That's why these courses are top. Like all these top courses which are there, these are things that I'm gonna be working with again and again and again. That's why they're up top. Digital circuits, same story. Interesting. I do pretty decently well at it. So, and also useful. I feel like I'm gonna keep using them. So, again, top tier. Internal ranking, yeah, probably right here. Just below DBMS, but above ITP. Probability and nope, nope, nope. This is going. Oof, where can I put this? No, I kind of grasp what's going on to some extent. So I said, why did I take this course type of thing? It becomes the way the teacher references it, right? Like the things that he talks about, it almost becomes measure theory. That's the problem. Just, nah, just not my kind of probability. It's the very theoretical side to probability. The intuition is lost somewhere in between. Oh, semiconductor device fundamentals. Hmm. I would ideally place it in torture, but let's do something, right? Let's do this. How do we change the okay, change the color of torture a bit. Let's do this. Let's do SDF. This is how much I hate this course. I hate this course to the core of my heart. Did I told you that I like digital circuits and stuff, right? Or even in computer architecture, the reason it's so high, the reason it's two-sided is because the thing that I love to the core of my heart is that digital logic type of stuff. But like if you drop one level below logic gates and you hit the transistor and semiconductors level, I hate it to the core of my heart. I just can't with that all that non-digital phenomena. I just want that 1 or 0. You put a high voltage, you get a high voltage. You put a low voltage, you get a low voltage type of stuff. No, I don't care about the practical stuff at all. So studying the properties in depth, I hate it to the core of my heart. It is so boring. It feels like it's just mostly theory, just a shit ton of theory. So no, no, not my thing at all. Hate it to the core of my heart. I hate it like almost as much as I hate writing lab records. Like physics lab, it's like it could be more below, but the good thing is like we do not have to write so much. So that's why it's like decently high up. But if it was more lab writing, then I would place it way lower. Probably in a whole category of its own. LSSP. This is like transform techniques, but like it doesn't leave you at cliffhangers. So very, very high up. Bitch, yes. Put me in this course. Yes, put me in this course. Like, I love it. The only thing that it's lacking is that the way the teacher teaches it. Yes, it is very good. He teaches it very well. That's true. But at the same time, like, um, sometimes you feel like it's getting too much, just theorem proof type of thing. So that's the only thing that's stopping it from being placed higher. Mm, yeah, the other thing that I find useful in LSSP is that all the Fourier stuff. In fact, later towards the end, we're probably gonna do. discrete Fourier transforms well, shit ton of applications there. So yeah, and that's why I find it useful and that's why it's so high up. Psychopathology and mental health, yeah, it's again one of those like somewhere in the mid category type of course. It's not that interesting, but it's not the end of the world either. Right. Just chuck it in. Can I chuck it in mid? I don't hate the course. A bit of it is interesting. Hmm. Not sure. Uh, nah. Let's leave it an category because it's like the way the teacher teaches it is like it doesn't get too interactive for some reason. Is that the students' fault? Probably. Or it's just like I don't know. Maybe if it was a little more, not so much history and more a bit more theory. I mean, not a bit more theory, but more like here's the disorder, but here is the solution also to overcome that. Then it probably get a bit more interesting. But if it's just like history and a bit of symptoms, then no. And just definitions. No. Huh. Quotes and lines. Nope. Just same stuff. Sometimes it gets interesting, a little bit, but then most of it is quite boring. So because of that two-sidedness, but most of it being boring, it again goes in the category. Linear algebra, like elementary linear algebra, again goes in the category because same reasoning. Somewhat useful, but not. It really lacks the intuition. It gets way too mathematical, and I have to rely on my own intuition to um, understand it. As for usefulness, maybe usefulness does give it a few booster points, but like that usefulness is coming from intuitive understanding, not from the course itself. At least not much. So, oh yeah, that's all of the courses. So again, the courses which I love to the core of my heart: prop, discrete, algorithms, TOC, ITC, and DSA. So these are courses which are like CS courses and things related to Fourier transform, um, which I find like I would use them from time to time or more than that, quite regularly even. So that's why I place them so high up, and they're genuinely interesting. The ones like these may not use them all the time, but they are interesting. Compilers one, parser, very useful whenever I use that. Whenever I do use it, it's useful. So that's why it's okay. It's there. These are like two-sided. It has interesting stuff, has super boring stuff. Over here, these are like, yeah, I can deal with it type of courses. These are courses which are like, I'd rather not go to class. These are like, why did I even take these courses? I wish I did not take them. These are like just what is going on in these classes. Like I'm not concentrating, so I'm not able to like keep up. Just no. These are genuine torture. Of course, you can see the pattern. Here it's all the um med courses are like the mathematical ones. And here these are the mechanics type of courses and environmental chemistry, obviously. Here, semiconductor device fundamentals, it has a tier for itself. It is that annoying. I just don't want to do it. I was literally thinking of playing 5K and like dropping the course, but then I'm like, Mama don't raise no bitch. So I'm gonna stick to it, try to stick to it, just pull through, just do something and pull through. Bro, I literally was studying for it. Okay, I'm not gonna rant, it's fine. Yeah, that's been the tier list. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.